Hello, this is Jimi Blevins with Mosaic Technology. Today I'm going to be walking you through just an overview of the settings and new features that they've added to the Divi Visual Builder. Just got released today, so I'm putting together this tutorial just to give you a great overview of the product. So the way to get started with it is I've already come in and added a new page in my WordPress dashboard. And the way that I get into the Visual Builder is you want to click here on Use the Divi Builder, and then you'll notice this new button pops up, Use Visual Builder. So we'll click on that, and that's going to take us to a page that looks a lot like a blank page on our website. And this is what's great about Visual Builders, is as you're making edits and adding content to the page, you get to see right there in real time what it's going to look like when it's a finished product. So we're no longer bouncing back and forth between the admin and the front end and the admin and the front end, kind of waiting to see how things look. We can do it just on the fly right as we're working on it. Saves us a lot of time in our workflow, and it's a really great option they've put into the new builder. So I'm just going to go through these options down here at the bottom of the page just to get started. Over here you've got your responsive options. You have the option to switch between tablet view, desktop view. You can also switch and see how it's going to look on a smartphone. And again, this is really time saving because I can just switch back and forth between the views, especially if I'm working on things that maybe I want to disable something in mobile view and I want to just make sure that works or that's taken care of. All right, so over here we have our library. And most of these options are the same as they were before. They've just been streamlined a little bit and made a little bit easier to access. So this, of course, is if we want to load any predefined layouts that the Divi team has already put together, and if we want to add anything that we've saved from our own library. So this is great if you want just to jumpstart a page. If you've already got another page that you've already made that's laid out the same way that you want your new page, you can just grab it from this if you've saved it in your library, and it's just something that can save you a lot of time. This next option is, again, if we want to add a template to the library, this just saves us a couple clicks. We can go ahead and search for the name, pop it in there. Now the settings are almost identical to the way that they were before. We've got our color picker, color palette here, which helps us save time by assigning different colors we might be using frequently. And what's great about the page settings is this is just for this specific page. So if I want to set up different colors for this page, say I'm making a new landing page and I want to have a little different look and feel for my website, I can assign all these colors, and then when I need them, they're right there in every other color palette. I can also pick gutter width, text color, background images, backgrounds, and of course I can also do any custom style sheets that I want. The next one is our editing history. This kind of is revisions that we're used to in the WordPress dashboard. This helps us go back to anything that, say we were working on a section and it kind of took a turn we didn't like and we want to go back to the way it was just a few turns ago. We can come back in here, click back through and find the one that we want, so it'll give us a good starting point again. And that pretty much covers, you've got your import and export feature here, which helps you import and export any layouts that you're working on, which is actually really similar to this button as well. So next off is your sections. And like usual with the regular Divi Builder, this has already added a standard section. So we can go ahead and have all our options here. We can drag it, move it anywhere that we want. We can also change the settings for the specific section, background images, any custom style sheets that we want on there. We can also duplicate it, we can import, and of course we can clear it out and get rid of it. If you want to add another section, it's really easy. Click on this button here and it gives you the same options you had before. You can do a specialty predefined layout, or you can also add a full width section. Many different options that are very similar to what we're used to, and I think they've added a few more. And then last but not least, when we click on here, this is our row feature. And I really like that they added this, that when you're done adding your row, automatically pops up for you to insert a new module. Doesn't save you a ton of time, but those little extra seconds here and there can really add up towards the end of a project. So that's a basic overview of the options that they've added with the Divi Visual Builder. I'm really excited to get working with this and to go through all the different modules and put together tutorials with this new builder for you guys. So stay tuned, and we'll start releasing more of these probably next week. Once again, I'm Jimi Blevins with Mosaic Technology, and thank you so much for watching.